Hello and welcome to another StarCraft 2 cast. I'm going to be your caster here today, Green Sue. And today we're going to be doing, once again, another game from the DreamHack Open because there were so many. I mean so many. I opened up that replay file and it was just flooded. So many replays. There were literally hundreds of games played at that tournament. And I'm just bringing the select few I thought would be fun. Today we'll be looking at a game from Grubby, who will be playing the toss in the top left of Whirlwind, and he will be playing against Liquid.Ret down in the bottom right of Whirlwind as the blue Zerg player. Whirlwind's one of those really cool maps. I think it's cool. I like a lot because the way it's shaped is, even if you look at it just like the expansions, you can see they all angle in a clockwise circular motion. So you really just kind of go with the flow as you go. You can even see it in the terrain itself. It's kind of hard to see over here, but on the mini map, you can kind of see where it's like little circle, little like half wings that kind of just turn around each other. It's a lot of fun, I think, to see on that map. Anyway, so yeah, it really encourages that clockwise expansion way. Just take your natural, then you can move over here, take a third, or if you just want to make your little box, you can do that too. You can make a little box, just box here, wherever it is you feel like going. So it's really fun map that way, really easy timing. It's a nice learning map too, I find. Big and open, pretty much, it's cross spawn, so you know where your opponent's gonna spawn. So it's not too bad of a one to play on as we get it. It's pretty nice learning one, I find. And that's Whirlwind in a nutshell, I think. Just gonna see me come, lots of angry, no you're wrong, blah 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 blah. I've never actually watched that before. Watch the geyser as the simulator just spawns over. You can actually see it shrink under it. It's a weird, nice little thing it does. All these little effects that Blizzard does are really gnarly. It's really fun to look at. We will see Grubby going for actually a gateway and a cyber core, 2 gas too, not even going for that expand against the opponent. He's not even actually scout either, so he's being very like risky and confident in his build right now. He doesn't know where his opponent is. He doesn't know what he's doing. So as far as he knows, there's a 6 wall just about to hit him right about now. It could do that. Ret can be sneaky like that, but who knows. We will see though a drone and 2 Zerglings moving out for that little faster scout. Actually no, looks like, oh no, Ret's actually gonna go and take out a very early third, so that's actually very good call on his part. Knowing that his opponent is actually going for a bit of a kind of an economical build, where he did just go straight for the cyber and the gateway and then took his expansion. He does have 2 gas, but there's not really any aggression going out, so he's actually going to be pretty okay in taking this right now, I find. I don't see Grubby at any time really denying this, as he still only has 1 gateway. He has to throw out another one, and I guess everything would disappear right now. I guess it would happen. But the Zerglin will get in, he will see everything, he will see double gas, he will see just the gateway, just the warp gate coming in, so he knows what it is. He sees the expansion, so now he knows everything. And he might be a little worried at this point, but generally he's pretty much fine. And now Grubby actually will be walling himself in just a little later. Will not be the forge fast expand. So we'll actually be just adding on additional gateways, not a forge. We'll now be up to 3 gateways just around the time that his warp gate finishes, so he will be posed to actually go for that. And we'll actually go and continue with this 3rd base. There's some odd lag, I'm not sure where it's coming from or why. But we will deal and we will go on. Everything can just disappear, that's interesting. I'm gonna look into see if there's any real problems with this replay system. It might just be me. It might just be the game, I don't know. Anyway, yet to actually saturate this. He hasn't pulled any workers off. Actually added 3 gateways too. That's very fun. 3 gateways, so yep, 3 gateways finishing that. So you will actually have 4 gateways up, be able to open them up and immediately go. That's all. Sometimes I can show up on the map. Interesting. That's too bad. So we'll a little more chill, as in 2 sentries, which would surely be the death of him. Don't know why. Anyway, and then we actually now see the forward pylon go down, actually about the halfway point of the map, and the probe will continue to move forward. to place down additional pylons. And now actually, at the same time though, Ret is moving out with a large force of links here. Much before will spot it after getting poked at by a queen a little bit. We will see all moving around. And Lings will actually be able to see the zealots and the sentries moving forward too. I don't think he saw the stalkers there, so he doesn't know exactly what is he up against. But he will reactionally throw down a Roach Warren and just stand in time and go for that leg. He plans on not really trying to crush this, just holding for a little while and getting up his tech a little bit to try and hold off. Starcrawler is going down at the third base of Ret. So he will he will be probably able to hold more Zerg and drive off the spot as well. Speed is almost done, but he's done just about 5 seconds, so he will be able to hold this pretty easy. Oh, there's a time bomb though, and Force Fields are going to lock those Zerg positions. It's not going to be a surround, and reinforcements for Grubby are going to start coming in now. Number of Zealots and Stalkers are now into the third base, so ooh, he's in a very bad position here now. It'll be very hard to hold the third base, and I think it will fall. Grubby actually going for with his speed now done, he will be going for a counterattack, excuse me, but it will find this wall off, and it will be actually very hard to break into there, so he will have to pull back. The Lord's in the base, it's showing what's going on, but he sees that, oh, I can't get in there right now. There's nothing really fishy coming his way, but it's just annoying that Grubby managed to do this damage to him, so he will have to regroup now. Roach Warren is now finished though, but this attack from Grubby is persistent, but with the Roaches now, it will be much easier to hold off now. The Force Field is having pretty decent from Grubby, being able to push on his automatic, and another time bomb is going to go down and slow down even more, so he will not begin to just continue to force his way up into the main base, the natural. But the lair is actually down in the low ground, so it is pretty vulnerable there right now. And the Stalkers are now into the middle line, going to start taking out workers, but the workers are going to surround and actually try and hold off themselves now. The biggest damage though so far I would have to say is from this Mothership Core is there's no anti-air out for Grubby at all, for Ret, excuse me. His queens have been taken down, so he's nothing really defending against. He's not even making any, so it is very hard for him to hold against this Mothership Core, which can just sit there for a little while, for actually quite a while, and do a bit of damage. It does take a good 5-6 shots to take down a drone, but hey, that's better than not taking any drones out at all. And now we actually see behind this, Grubby is making a transition into his Stargate. Also going for a forward, so he will be just moving over into the mid game now, trying to get his tech further up, which he will be able to do successfully. The box facility also coming down just to get out those observers, get out a warp prism, even to do some drop harassment. It'll be very powerful at a time like this, where Ret is really just after being hit pretty hard, Grubby really being able to take advantage of that greedy third base. Oh, excuse me. Now we will see that the counterattack from Ret will be going down. It's really nice to see this Stargate transfer with he sees the hallucinated Phoenix, so after he saw the Stargate, so that's what he's gonna be thinking right now. I think is that nice sentence, that what Grubby is really going for is Phoenix play, which will be able to hold off pretty easily because all he can do is roll up, and there's not a lot that he can have right now. So he's not actually prepared wholly for this void right now. There is a Spire coming down, so in little enough time he will be. You can actually see him saving up his gas right there. There it is. He also saving up his money, not really spending anything on any army, so he's just going to pull back and not really expend anything. Wait for that Spire finish, which will in just about 10 seconds, and be able to start producing a lot of Mutalisks to really deal with this army. Oh, that's funny. He got unpowered because of the only thing powering it was this pylon. That was funny. Oh. And there we see that the Spire is finished, and we're actually no minerals saved up, so now he's actually gonna be stuck with all this gas and not really much to do with it. He's gonna wait for it to get up, so that's actually pretty poor planning on the part of Ret, that he didn't actually have all that money ready for those Mutalisks. It's getting hallucinated Phoenix, being annoying. Ret will know it's not real and just sits there as scout. Grubby does see the Spire though, so he will be able to react according to that, and that is just to add on more Stargates and actually start producing Mutalisks, which Void Rays can be pretty decent against Mutalisks, but they really have to get that charge up, and it'll be very hard to do against a large number of them. Although as of right now, Ret has gotten no Mutalisks. This could very well just be some kind of fake out. He could even just be getting that one missile attack for just the aesthetic of it all. But who can say? Could have just been getting more planning, like, because he still has all this gas saved up. So that makes me think that he really wants to go for those minerals. But again, he has no minerals. He's not even saving for it. And all his money is really just going into Roach Tech right now. So I don't know, this could be just a ploy to make Grubby waste his money into more stalkers and more air defense. Which, if it was, I guess you could say it was working. He is making immortals behind it too as well though. So those can be pretty useful in defending against roaches or just attacking them. But right now, Red is actually getting up a pretty sizable force of roaches right now. He's up to 17 roaches to the 7 stalkers, 1 board ray, 22 roaches now, so. But again, he doesn't have any anti-air, so that will actually be ready to go. And there's an attack going down to the natural. The force shoots down to the bottom of the ramp. Wolfie Red, some roaches get in. That's very good for him right now. He is going to begin to push forward, take out some queens. Next he's going to do a bit of damage. And continuing on with the force hit. That is very powerful right there. He's preventing these roaches from getting in for so long. And really not be able to defend against it. So drone's going to be pulled off the line, up the natural line, forced to go back, and then more force hits. Oh, they will finally go down there. But not until other roaches have been significantly waned. There were 22 roaches now. There are now 13. I don't know where they are. Oh no, here. I think they're right here. It is actually, yes, they are. They decided to move up here into the 3rd base of Grubby and will actually do some damage there. And the mass recall actually did go down, I believe. Yep, and there it is now. They will mass recall from the much before will bring him back up to the 3rd base and be able to clean up these roaches. That was a very actually good play from Red. Pulled back those roaches, pulled them all the way back to the 3rd base, and forced Grubby to mass recall out of there, and did manage to actually save his natural again with. I don't know why they're putting the layer at the bottom ground. I'm sure there's a reason. I was just a really intuitive pro gamer knowledge that I'm just not getting. But hey, it's happening. Meanwhile, Link decided to run into the main base and get a few kills for themselves. And again, the roaches continue to be annoying, but now more board rates and more going out. And we actually see, yep, that Grubby must have been on to that ploy with the Stargate. That was actually a really nice ploy. It held him off for a little while. And actually forced him to make a little more money. He would have had a much larger ground army had he not put the money into the Phoenixes and the Stargate tech. So actually very good play from both players. The nice counterattack, backdoor counterattack from Red to pull him back, and the recall from Grubby. And it's actually being very powerful. And there's actually now the Venus finally coming out after it's been scouted for so long, and Grubby backed up off the Stargate tech. He will now actually start making the Venus snap. That's actually a very powerful play right there. To wait to make the Mulus until his opponent doesn't think to actually come in, and now actually rotate. This is actually to get him out now would be more powerful. It's pretty much all of Zealot and Immortal tech right now. There aren't a lot of stalkers being warped in at this time. Actually, no, it's fight going on right now here. Again, moving on to his 3rd base, and it will actually probably be able to take this down again, which will not be good for Red at all. He does not want to lose again. But again, there's not too many stalkers left. There's only 12 stalkers, and there's a good 13. Well, no, there 13 are out already, and there's going to be even more out now. 3rd base does go down for Red. But yeah, there's going to be so many units out in the field right now. There are 11 right now, and 11 more on the way. So actually, with not this many stalkers, we'll be able to hold off against that. Even with the help of the sentries, it will be very hard for them. Where are they actually? Where all are the Mutas? There they are. That's a lot of Mutas right now. I do not want to have to fight that if I was Grubby right now. It's actually a very smart mind game sort of play from Grubby. Grubby making that switch on the High Templar, which can actually be pretty powerful if he does decide to research Storm. Getting some good storms down on his Mutas will be very powerful, but right now with just feedback, that will do absolutely nothing to Mutas. Actually, but instead of making the Archon switch, so better. I just don't want to predict things awful. And here we see the flight of the Mutas right now. It's a lot of Mutas, and will actually do a lot of damage because he is not prepared for this right now. There are 2 cannons right now, but that will be not really defending against these. And there they are. Then I'm going to go in, immediately mass recall into the 3rd base for Grubby, and he will actually pull back. I don't know. I do like his chance against this army. Well, there are a number of Phoenixes right now, but again, if these Mutalists, can catch these Phoenixes out. So many words, so little time to catch. I felt so bad for that Mutalist, holy crap. I do that so much. Mutalist actually gonna be very annoying right now. Gonna move into the 3rd base again, take out the cannons, take out some reinforcements. The army is moving back, but before he gets that, he will be able to do a bit of damage to this mineral line. Phoenix is now moving in, no, he will be forced to move back. That's so many Mutalists though. He's gonna continue flying. If he can engage these Phoenixes away from the stalkers, that'd be good. Right now he's just flying away, and it's not actually doing a whole lot of damage. Bunch together like that, though, the Mulas are very vulnerable, but so are the Phoenixes. Due to the splash damage of the Mulas, it's very easy for one or the other to take this battle depending on where it goes. Taking out some cannons, actually not even doing a whole lot of damage to the Phoenixes, and that's really just letting the Phoenixes get a lot of good damage down onto them. Their numbers are waning. It's currently 12 Mulas to the, where is it? The 9 Phoenixes, and there's actually the GG from Liquid.Ret. Very good game from both players. At the same time as that was happening, I believe there was a counterattack of Zergans. Yeah, it was down here, and Roach is going down here, but it was held off. But the whole micro battle was up here by the Mutalisk and the Phoenixes. And I feel like Ret really should have tried to just engage fully. He should have just like gone right for those. Once he had them over here into this little area right here, where the Phoenixes cannot be supported by the ground army, Ret was actually in a pretty decent place to actually take a fight with them. Because what he did a lot was he was jumping around and he wasn't actually doing a whole lot of hits while the Phoenixes kept hitting the Mulas and like weakening them. So if Ret had been able to just get like just one straight engage with those Mulas, he actually would have been able to do quite a bit of damage, and I feel like that could have actually turned the tide of the game just a little bit. But anyway, good game from both players. Thank you both. Thank you all. Thank you both. All two of you. Thank you all for watching. For watching my videos. I like to do this. Be sure to subscribe to my channel and comment on the videos so I know you're enjoying it. Come back for more. I do like daily esports content, this, League of Legends, stuff like it, Dota 2 sometimes. So again, thanks for watching. Come back next time.